Boy, May of 2014. That was the last time Auggie Smith joined us on the couch here. That was also the last time he was in Omaha.
There's a select group of comedians who get in a bit of a groove at the Funny Bone. It's a special opportunity reserved for crowd favorites.
Yeah, Augie's in a groove today. What's up, Augie? Good to see you.
Nice
I'm feeling very
back.
good. Thanks for having me back.
Congratulations. You've had a baby since
This
the last
is
time we
big.
saw you.
I've given birth to the child that will bring peace to the galaxy, everybody. We're going to be fine. I have a baby now. I spent years angry at kids, and it was completely unreasonable, and there was nothing behind it. And now that I have a child, I'm still very angry at kids, but it's completely reasonable, and I have evidence to back it up now. Yes.
He's
Your
8 months
perspective
old.
He's 8 months old. His name is Porter, because we hope he worked for the railroad one day. He has a gorgeous little round head there, but now you got to raise him. Now you got to raise him, right?
Yeah.
They don't talk about that part. There's the having it thing, but then you got to raise him. And I don't know. Hit him? Don't hit him? I don't know. Read the books.
Exactly.
They all disagree.
Yeah, how you discipline them? Yeah,
Yeah, well, because I wasn't it, but I was raised by a single mother, so it wasn't in her to hit me. But here's what she did do, is in 5th grade one day, I got thrown out of class. She was all mad, and I came home. So she drove me down to the south side, which is the bad side of town, took me to the boys' club, and she signed me up to box. Like, she wouldn't hit me. Yeah, but she let her army of ghetto thugs do it for her.
In Billings, Montana.
Yes,
like
exactly.
You're setting this
Right,
up like
Billings.
these are the most unsavory characters around.
Oh,
But it's
absolutely.
Billings. They can't be that bad.
It was literally the other side of the tracks. Because my mom was a single mother social worker. It isn't like we were high on the hog or anything. But these guys were slightly meaner than I was. And so I'd go down there, and you get punched in the face, and they said, oh, it's big 16-ounce gloves. Yeah, it's like being in a pillow fight. Yeah,
hurt.
they were 16 ounces when the boys' club got their equipment during the Taft administration. Now it's basically wrapping your hand in a bar towel. All I can feel are rings and fresh tattoos. Did it make me tough? I don't know. I'm good at getting punched in the face.
I'm glad
Is that tough?
You haven't mellowed much since
No.
the baby. I thought
can't
maybe
do
that would
that.
get you to chill out a little.
But I'm trying to figure out how to raise the kid. That's the whole
Well,
thing
what's
about
been the most challenging part of it? Is it changing diapers? Is it trying to get him to sleep? Is it lack of sleep?
Well,
What is it?
there is no sleep. I've found that out, and he only wants to be up with me because I'm so interesting and fascinating. And they say, well, does he look like you? Well, look at me. All babies look like me. I mean, there's no getting around that. But this one especially looks like me. No DNA test needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, oh, man.
He stole your heart, didn't he? I
Right?
can tell, like the look in your eye when you talk about him, it's evident.
It's the best thing in the
You're
world.
taken.
And they don't tell you this. Nobody tells you this, world, how incredibly awesome it is. So now, it used to be if you'd come to the Funny Bone to watch me, it's just this angry, ranting guy that there's just no hope for the world at all. Oh, but now I'm
There's
just
a soul-
surrounded by
there's a
love.
soul there.
And there's a soul to me. Yeah, it's a whole different show. I don't even think it's that good anymore. I wouldn't come see me. I wouldn't come see me at all. Probably just start showing you pictures of my kids, start crying.
What you do, FaceTime? Like, thank goodness for smartphones now, you know?
FaceTime is the best thing. How did anybody have kids before it? I don't know.
And being gone, you can still feel connected to what's going on.
That's
with
right.
him.
I never have to be there at all. You hear that? Hear that, America? You never have to be home
But
with
you're
your
on the
kids.
road 3 or 4 days a week, or what?
Yeah, it's usually. I mean, at this point, I'm traveling at least 3 weekends a month. You know.
So you're what? But the mother, is it your wife or your girlfriend? What is it?
It's my
your
wife. We
Okay,
did
well,
it
I didn't know. You
old-fashioned
never
way.
know these days.
We
It's
got married,
2015.
then we had a kid. I know.
Okay,
We went
but
old
she
school.
has the
on it.
hard job because she's back right now with your 8-month-old.
Well, what we do is we hire comedians to come in and nanny. So he's being raised by other comedians.
So
when I'm
you're
not there.
serious, though.
So
That's the
this
thing.
kid's, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
That's not a punchline,
What could go
Augie.
wrong?
You're telling the
You're
truth.
serious
This is
about
true.
that.
We pay comedians to come in
Your
and
friend
nanny because they're
comedians.
not doing anything during the day except for being sad. So might
You
as
know
well,
these
might as well
comedians, though,
come
right?
be sad at my apartment and look at a baby.
I've
Yeah.
had we have comedians on the show. Right?
Yeah.
I've seen some
You
of
would
them.
never trust one
No
with your kid.
way.
No, not a
Absolutely
million
not.
years.
Last person in the world.
And yet you're like, go ahead, no
What-
big deal.
oh, why are you using comedians? What, were all the biker gangs busy? What are you doing?
But it's great, right, to have all your friends part of this fun time.
Yeah,
and-
absolutely. So he's going to be raised around that creativity.
Ah,
That's
What's,
what- that's what-
but you said you were talking. You get up there, you get up on stage, and you do your stand-up, and you're angry, and you rant. Do you still rant? What are you ranting about these days?
Now, I rant about love and peace and acceptance of all people. It's a difficult rant to pull off. It's not as easy. I no, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I have civil rights issues. Yeah. I mean, the fact that you still have to be drug tested to get a job in this country. I used to, when I was a young man, this is a true story, I used to work at a restaurant and I had to wash dishes, which is not as glamorous as it sounds. And so, because I was a young, angry man, sometimes I would drink before I'd go into work, and I'd come in drunk. And the manager, I remember he told me, he said, hey, you've been drinking. And I said, I have to drink, you guys drug test me. Which, at the time, made perfect sense to me.
Right.
But now I see the problems. I see the holes in that logic as you get older.
Right.
And this is what you're going to find at the Funny Bone all weekend, is you're going to find the evolution of a man,
The
hopefully.
evolution of Auggie.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be the name of your next special.
Absolutely. I like it a lot.
Five shows between now and Sunday. And odds are we won't see Auggie until next May.
That's
Because
right.
he's in that group we
And who
talked
knows
about.
how many more kids I'll have by then.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can't wait to hear.
And that-
I'd like
now
to
we're
see
in
you
the
with
zone.
a little girl and see how that might change you,
Oh,
Mr.
let's
Smith.
hope she doesn't look like me.
It's
Thanks,
great.
Auggie. Good to
Listen,
see you, man.
congratulations.
Yeah, have a good
Thank you
weekend
for
here in
Great to
Omaha.
see you.
Thank you.
Next, a picture of the day that we really appreciate here at KMTV, and you'll see why.
Yeah, stay tuned to see what's on our agenda for the holiday show coming up on Monday.
Auggie.